What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Cam ATL, man, and damn. We always are dealing with the same shit. How many times does stupid lineup lock bullshit have to fuck people's lineups up and get them to have fucking people bitching to them over and over the same shit before they finally fix it? They don't want to fix it. They don't want to fix it. It's something that is just stupid. They're hard headed. Draftkings is hard headed when it comes to this shit. There's no reason for lineup lock, and I'm not even going to get into that shit. But you know the best way to describe the way I feel? Sometimes when you just don't have the words. Do you know how to describe something? There's one thing that can describe how I feel right now, and it's through song. Here you go. That's the best way that I can fucking describe how I feel right now. I mean, that's the best way. Fuck you very much, Draftkings. Fuck you very much. You announced that Jimmy Butler has a goddamn Jimmy Butler stubbed his toe or some little weak ass bullshit, and he decides he can't play. It's bullshit. It's stupid. Jimmy Butler was set up to go crazy. Now, I don't normally recommend that people use somebody in every single lineup, because if something like that happens, then you're shit out of luck. But tonight, I was like, you know what? Fuck it, man. I got turned up in the live show. I started really feeling Jimmy Butler. The closer it got to game time, the more I started feeling Jimmy Butler more and more. I entered him in nearly every single lineup. I had like one lineup without him. But other than that, all of my other lineups busted. You can't get a 0 in place. It's just not going to happen. So, fuck you very much to DraftKings for that bullshit. And let's get right on to tomorrow. I mean, last time something like this happened, the DFS squad took their fucking money the next day. You would think they learned their goddamn lesson. And I posted on Twitter, I was like, look, I guarantee they give us a tip. Remember when Derrick Rose was in Chicago and he wasn't even in New York for the game? And they didn't even let us know till like 10 minutes after lineup lock he wasn't even in the state? You remember how the next day they gave us a free like $3 entry ticket? That's bullshit. I refuse to accept it. I'll use it, but I refuse to accept it. Like, I'm not happy I'm getting it. I'll use it, but I'm not happy I'm using it. Because guess what? I should have won $50,000. So DraftKings, you owe me $50,000. I don't want your bullshit $3 ticket. No. I would have won first place. I need my 50 goddamn G's. So fuck you, Billy and David and Jim and Bob. You fucking default motherfuckers who send back responses to people on DraftKings when people ask you why the fuck you took their money once again with lineup lock. Oh, our customers love it. Get the fuck out of here. Anyways, let's get right into this lineup tomorrow, man, because all I want to do now is just fuck them up hardcore. I want them to write so many checks tomorrow that they're just that all of a sudden DraftKings just disappears. We take literally all their money to where they can't even pay for their building or whatever they're using right now to work out of. Like, they're not going to be able to pay their rent. So that's what I'm going for right now. Anyways, let's get right into this shit, man. I will be going live. I will be going live once again. I get off of work around 2 o'clock tomorrow, so I will be going live an hour before games come on once again. So everybody, make sure you come join me, man. The live is great, super informative. I can't spell it, but I'll say it. Informative. It feels like I'm super genius saying it. But anyways, let's get straight into this. Join the live tomorrow. It'll help out a lot. Trust me. And things are going to change a tad bit, I'm sure. But here's my lineup for now. At point guard, man, Antetokounmpo is playing right now, but he's got a great matchup against the Suns tomorrow. You got John Wall against New Orleans at home. I really like that, but he's 10,200. That's a lot, man. I'm thinking 5 times value, maybe. Maybe if he's lucky. Kyrie Irving against New York is a great matchup. I like that a lot. Dragic, I love that a lot against Philly. 40 plus at least. But the play I really, really like, and I hope isn't heavily played and who's been on fucking fire right now, is Drew Holiday against Washington. Washington gives up a lot to point guards, man. They give up a lot to point guards. And when Anthony Davis is healthy and in there, Drew Holiday gets tons of assists. It just raises his numbers a lot. And Anthony Davis is healthy right now, so it's time to run up Drew Holiday. I love Drew Holiday against Washington in a high-scoring game in Washington. I really hope New Orleans can stay close. I believe they can with Anthony Davis healthy. I believe they'll be able to do fine, especially with, John Wall, and the Wizards have been playing a lot lately. A lot. So, but that doesn't faze me from Bradley Beal. One thing New Orleans can't stop at all are the guards. Wall's going to have a field day, and Bradley Beal is going to have a field day against the New Orleans Pelicans. Okay, they are very, very bad at stopping the 3 points, which Bradley Beal is so legit with. Bradley Beal is a shot creator. He finds a way to get that ball in the hoop, man, and Bradley Beal should go crazy at home against New Orleans. I love it. At small forward, man, we got some big powerhouses, man. LeBron James against New York. Who's going to stop him? Carmelo Anthony? Carmelo Brick Mansion Building Anthony? Fuck no. Fuck no. LeBron James is going to have a crazy good game. I love the matchup. Fire him up in New York. It should be a good game. I like it a lot. Now, one thing about Carmelo Anthony is when he has a bad game, he normally bounces back in a big way. He's in New York, going against a team that's rumored to possibly want him on the team. LeBron wants him on the team. I think Carmelo's going to want to prove something to Cleveland. Be like, look, y'all want me type shit. I don't think they need Carmelo. I hope that doesn't go through. Okay? But I think Melo shows the fuck out after a brick fucking performance the other day. I think he shows out in this good game against Cleveland. Okay, Cleveland's the best team in the league. Them and Golden State are the best team in the league. And when you put superstars against other superstars, like you put a superstar against a great team, they perform better than they do against the weaker teams just because they love the competition. When those lights are on them, they turn up, and Carmelo's one of those type of players. Carmelo's going against LeBron. I think it's going to be amazing. It's going to be a showdown. I think LeBron and Carmelo go crazy. I think Carmelo throws up like 150 shots and at least makes 40 of them. So I really love Carmelo Anthony for he's got the potential to hit 50. And LeBron James, I mean, we know what he can do, especially against New York. So let me go ahead and put my boy Melo in there, man. Look at those first 4 players. I know you're thinking to yourself, how the fuck do you even finish this lineup? There's so much fucking heat already. I'm going to show you guys. Now, at the center position, Embiid is most likely sitting out. Matter of fact, it might say he definitely is sitting out. Is expected to sit out. So he's expected to sit out tomorrow. Noel is also banged up. Keep an eye on that, but he's supposedly questionable to play as well. I really, really, really love Okafor against Miami. Now, we know the Heat give up a shit ton to centers, man. Whiteside is just, Whiteside's Whiteside. We know what comes with him, but the thing is centers have just been going nuts against him. I don't expect that to stop. I think Okafor has a great game, at least 30 plus against Miami, and for the price of $4,500, Come on, man. That's almost 10 times value. I love Okafor for getting about 8 to 9 times value. I love it. At the guard position, I really, 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 really like somebody that is still very cheap. He's been very solid lately, but he's still very cheap. Can you guess who I'm talking about? Is it Mctoe or whatever the Mctoe? Sorry, there we go. It's Mctoe. Is it Mctoe? Is it Ingles? No, it's not Mctoe or Ingles. It's my boy Courtney Lee at home against a team who struggles hard against shooting guards. They're struggling so hard against shooting guards. New York's going to have to throw up a shit ton of shots to keep up in this game. That's why I love Carmelo, and I also love Courtney Lee tomorrow. Very nice, cheap pick. Easily could get a 6 to 7 times value. Love it. At this forward position, I gotta say, man. You guys know I'm very up and down with those forwards in Orlando. There's sometimes where I love Ibaka. There's sometimes where I'll be like, you know what? Fire up Aaron Gordon. Now, the first time I said fire up Aaron Gordon, he ended up getting like 45. He went off. The second time I said fire up Aaron Gordon, it was the wrong decision. He only got like 18. Trust me when I say, guys, with Cephalosha banged up the way he is, and Cephalosha most likely will not play, and Tim Hardaway will be running small forward. Can you please explain to me how Tim Hardaway, or even Bazemore, can stop the athleticism of Aaron Gordon at small forward? See, let me explain something to you. Vucevic will be matched up with Howard. Okay, Dwight Howard's a great defender. Great defender down low. Paul Millsap will be against your boy Serge Ibaka. Okay, Ibaka will have his hands full with Paul Millsap. Vucevic will have his hands full with Howard. Fournier will most likely be guarded by Kent Bazemore. I think Atlanta Hawks will view Fournier as more of a threat to them than Aaron Gordon. And I think they'll put Bazemore, who's the better defender out of him and Tim Hardaway, on our boy Fournier to slow Fournier down because Fournier is more of a scorer. Okay? Which leaves what? Small-ass Tim Hardaway to stop Aaron Gordon? I love Aaron Gordon in this matchup with Atlanta, man. And it's in Atlanta. Last time Aaron Gordon went up against Atlanta, just to give you guys an idea, he put up 32 fantasy points, which honestly, I'll take it. That's what, 7 times value? That's 8 times value. I love Aaron Gordon, guys. I love Aaron Gordon against Atlanta in a good game down there. I love it, man. Now, for this final utility spot, guys, we got to save some money, man. We got to save some money. Now, Matt Barnes, he's getting an opportunity, but he's against Golden State. He'll be matched up with our boy KD. I'm not really bothering with that. Delladova's playing right now. He is playing very well. I told you guys he'd play well, man. He's playing very well tonight. He's doing good. Shabazz Muhammad, no thank you. Not against Memphis. Warren actually did decent. He's against Milwaukee. That's a decent matchup. But Tony Parker against Denver, guys. I do not expect this to be a blowout. Okay, yes, San Antonio might win by 10. I don't consider that a blowout. 10 to 15, I'd say. Okay, yes, Denver is playing tonight and they're on a back-to-back against San Antonio. But it doesn't matter because Tony Parker will play plenty of minutes enough to ball out against Denver. He's going to hit value before halftime. And then I don't even give a shit if he even comes back in. I really don't. I see him getting about, if I could guess, I'd say he has 20 to 25 by half against this Denver team. And if they put him back in, I say he gets to about 32 to 35 against Denver. And for 4,000, I'll take that shit any day. Especially, see, so you see where I'm going cheap here, guys. Okafor in a great matchup against Miami with 2 people hurt. He's pretty much the only guy to go. Love the situation. Courtney Lee is going against a team that's giving up a shit ton of points to shooting guards lately, and they're going to have to throw up a shit ton of shots, which is why I love Carmelo in this big-time game against a big-time team at home, and I love Courtney Lee. Aaron Gordon against Atlanta, man, they're going to struggle against him. There's just no way to match up with him. Cephalosha is the more physical defender, and he's beat up. There's a good chance he does not play. Keep an eye on it, but there's a very good chance he won't play. Okay? Tony Parker, man, is my sleeper against Denver. I don't care. I know people are going to be like, oh, it's a blowout. It's going to be a blowout. I don't even give a shit, honestly. It doesn't matter to me. If San Antonio wins by 50, Tony Parker's going to play enough minutes to get value. And against Denver, he could easily hit value by halftime. Last time he went against Denver, guys, let me put this in perspective for you. The Spurs won 127-99. That's a 28-point win. And he got 38. And he was only needed for 24 minutes. Come on, man. Now, with Jokic back, I do feel like Denver's able to make it smaller than 28. I think it'll be closer than that. But I love Tony Parker tomorrow, guys. Take full advantage of Tony Parker tomorrow, guys. Full advantage. Now, remember, there's my lineup, guys. We got Drew Holiday, Bradley Beal, LeBron James, Carmelo Anthony, Okafor, Courtney Lee, Aaron Gordon, and Tony Parker. That is my lineup. I'm loving it to death. That's my gut lineup right there, man. That is my gut lineup. Any questions or concerns, comment down below. Like this video, guys, man. We get more likes than any video, any DFS YouTuber. We fucking get views quicker than any DFS YouTuber. We get fucking at least goddamn 50 more comments a day than any other DFS YouTuber, man. We are live as shit. We are taking over. Shout out to the DFS squad, man. I appreciate you guys so much. Like this video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't down below. And remember, I will be going live. So join the live stream 1 hour before the main slate tips off, which is 5 o'clock Central. I will be going live, guys. Make sure you join it, man. And remember, follow me on Twitter at Cam_ATL. And fuck you very much, Draftkings. Change that lineup lock bullshit. Thank you and fuck you. Thanks to everybody who watches, man. I appreciate you guys. I'm out.